Hilty, good to finally meet you.
Good to finally meet you too.
All right. So our friend Mike tells me that you pretty recently came to the position of CIO here. How's that been?
Thank you. It's been very rewarding but challenging.
Challenging to be expected, I think, but I'm sure you'll do a great job. I just wanted to pull this meeting together, and I'm so thankful that you've made the time to sit down with me, but I just wanted to see if it would make sense to partner together, and I think it'd be really beneficial to find that out.
Awesome. I'd like to find out too.
All right. Well, I thought we'd start by just talking about some of the company goals that you all have and how you fit into that grand scheme. What have you been challenged to do?
Well, we're looking to increase profits by cutting costs, not necessarily by increasing revenue.
Okay. What specifically are you tasked with in order to reach that goal?
I'm supposed to cut 20% of the IT budget, roughly $3 million.
3 million. Wow, that's imposing for sure. What impedes you from sort of finding those areas to cut at the moment?
Inexperience, really. I'm new to the position and don't know how much we're spending versus how much we should.
Okay. Well, as you're looking into it, what sort of research have you been using?
Google mostly, to be honest. Just looking at whatever public information I can get my hands on for competitor IT spending.
Okay. You're not the only one. Tons of people use Google. Are you finding it difficult to sort of pull valuable information from there?
Yes. There's a lot to go through, and it's hard to tell what is actually true and useful.
It's true. How long do you have until you need to make the final decision on what to cut?
Yeah, I got 2 weeks from now presenting the plan to the CEO.
All right. 2 weeks, that comes up quick. Outside of cutting costs, is there anything else that you've been charged with or that you're looking to do?
Yeah, investing in IT, promoting online sales. I personally like to revamp our digital commerce.
Okay, good goals. What have you found challenging about that?
Credibility. I have to convince others that it's all worth it. I need some proof points of other companies doing it and their positive payoff.
Okay, and just being new to the position, do you have anyone to turn to for guidance or to give you some pointers along the way on how to do that?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, just to make sure I'm tracking with you here, you need to cut $3 million from your budget, and you need to know what to cut in 2 weeks. And also, you need to convince others that investing in IT is a good move. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right. So let's start with that budget cut challenge. What do you need to know in order to make the good decision there?
I need to know what our other competitors' spending is like in order to see how we compare.
Okay. With the ability to perhaps use a more sophisticated database than Google that can give you targeted information about competitors and peers in regards to their IT spending, would that be useful to you?
Absolutely. If that exists, I'd love to get my hands on it.
Well, ready your hands, sir. So what do you see help convincing the other decision makers in the company that IT is a good place to invest in?
Success stories of other companies doing it for sure. I need to show them where it has paid off.
Okay, definitely that would help. I think you're dead on there. But you also said you don't have anybody guiding you at the moment. Would you perhaps feel more comfortable if you had sort of an older head, someone who's been in the field, just to coach you along?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to hear their thoughts.
Okay. So we actually have the ability to address several of the challenges that you're facing at the moment. Take, for instance, cutting costs. We do have that tool as you're looking to benchmark yourself against other competitors and other peers in the industry. We have that tool, that database that I mentioned, that allows you to look at how other people in the field are spending on IT and how that plays out for them. You can pull from the public reports, how profitable they are, but this will actually show you how much is being spent on IT, how much is being spent on IT staffing, and just the breakdown, and you can see how it turns out for them. Do you think that it would be helpful to have that, and that would help show you where to cut costs?
Yeah, definitely. It would no doubt be more detailed than what we get from Google. I'm not sure that we'd have the time to train our personnel how to use this tool though.
Okay, well actually the tool, you can see it to some degree here, not to go through the whole thing with you, but you know, you could use this in 20 minutes, honestly. It doesn't take some long training process, it doesn't take a whole lot of time invested in it, honestly. So you just use information that you already have about what you're already spending on IT, enter that into the tool does the rest of the work for you, and finding out where you stack up against your competitors on IT spending.
Okay, that's great.
Awesome. So we can also offer you an executive partner. So we have people on staff with us who were formerly CIOs, have since retired, but are looking to get back in the workforce, and so they now serve under advisor positions with us. And they can partner with you and help show you the ropes, especially as you're still fairly new to your position and looking for a little wisdom on what to do. Do you think that would be beneficial to you at this time?
Yeah, I would love that. I need some experience to guide me.
Okay. Well, so I've told you a little bit about what we can do. What else would you need to hear from us just to feel comfortable about entering into a partnership with us?
Yeah, cost benefits in dollars, honestly. This will already cost me something, and I need to make sure it pays off big time.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now the contract that we would write up, the price for you would come out to $50,000.
That's a lot higher than I expected.
Okay, we can address that, but is there anything outside of that objection, outside of the price issue that would hold you back from partnering with us?
No, I think what you provide is great. I just don't know that we can pay that.
Okay, well let me say this to you. You have to cut $3 million from your budget. 50,000 in the grand scheme compared to that 3 million is not a whole lot. So if we are able, and I think you agree that what we provide could certainly help you to cut that 3 million. If we're able to do that at the cost of 50,000, that is a great cost benefit to you, I think. I think it would really help you successfully reach your goals. So 50,000 is a great trade for 3 million.
I guess that's true, but I don't know if I can convince the CEO of that though.
Okay, well do you think that perhaps you could set up a meeting with him maybe sometime this week where you could talk over the same information with him, and maybe I could provide you with a condensed version of the presentation I've given you, a little more detail on the tool and how it works, and a little more information on who would be partnering with you, and you could present that to him and get back to me on how he feels about it.
Yeah, we can probably make that happen. Sure, let's do it.
All right, awesome.